I have a question for you. Which animal amongst the following scares Australians the most? If you chose option 2, you'd be wrong. And if you chose option 3, 4 or 5, you'd still be wrong. The correct option is 1. All of the above. All of the above? But how? There are literally no options above that. Are you sure about that? Oh shit. Well, I still don't see what's so scary about them. They seem cute to me. Look, it even came down. He's come down to say thank you for calling him cute. Oh, really? You're such a good... Anyway, so why does this bird scare Australians? I mean, Australia feels like the land where Pandora's box was opened, and somehow Australians tend to be unafraid of most of the creatures that came out of it. They'll go to take a dump, find a crocodile in their toilet and be like, well, that's just money for ya, ain't it ma? But if they see this bird down the road, they'll shit their pants so hard that they'll blast off straight into space like Team Rocket or something. Ladies and gentlemen, meet magpies. Magpies are like any other chill bird, that is until they decide not to be. Each year during spring, magpies just flick a switch inside their head and become a cold-blooded maniac which will go out of its way to bring total destruction upon anything in its vicinity. It doesn't matter if you're a human, a bird or any other animal, you will not be safe from its wrath. Alright, now I have another question for you, but this one is a little off topic. Who amongst the following has the highest headshot percentage? So, have you chosen your answer? Well, wrong again. It's again the stupid bird. Why so? It's because these psychopaths will relentlessly dive bomb on your head over and over again, fucking clawing your skin and beak in your ear and pulling your hair and shit. And they even have this special attack where they clap your cheeks like this, but with their wings. And all you will be able to do is scream in sheer agony and fear. But there is a reason for this madness. Spring every year marks the beginning of the mating season for magpies, where they become extremely territorial in order to protect their babies. And this is how I imagine it rolls out. Oh my god babe, they're so beautiful, aren't they? Yes honey, I'm going out to protect them. Protect them? From what though? Nothing is attacking us. What? Don't you see that human child over there? He's all the way over there, what will he do to us? I don't know man, he seems kinda sus to me. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. Don't you think that's pretty fucked up? Bitch, shut the fuck up! I'm a descendant of the dinosaurs, man, and I'll do whatever I want. Now be ready for dinner tonight, I'm bringing some eyeballs. Huh? Now that eyeball part might seem like a bit of a stretch to most people, but it's fucking true. Around 60 to 120 eye injuries are caused by magpie attacks every year. And there are farmers who report their newborn or sick animals losing their eyeballs to magpies. It's like they're from the fucking Uchiha clan. This situation tends to get so bad that there now exists a whole website dedicated just to report magpie attacks and territories. And upon some further research, I found out that more than 12% of magpie attacks result in injuries. To put it into perspective, that's almost like getting hurt once every week. And because of this, Australians have been scared shitless of these birds, and in order to protect their facial organs, they have come up with some rather obscure methods, most of which don't really work that well. Like yeah, there's the regular old travelling around with an umbrella or wearing your sunglasses, yara yara. But that's boring! The real Australian creativity comes out on their helmets. Like check this thing out. It's a helmet covered in zip ties, which supposedly prevents the magpies from smacking directly onto your head. But there's just one thing I can't seem to wrap my head around. Helmets are kinda smooth, right? And they're designed in a way so that they can slide a little to dissipate the impact of your fall. But these zip ties take away the smoothness from them, which kind of defeats the entire purpose of their design. So imagine you're going really fast and you suddenly trip. Turns out that the zip tie on your helmet gets stuck on the ground, and instead of sliding, the abrupt stop causes your neck to snap in half. Ooh, not sure how safe that is. And trust me, this is probably the least weird looking one out there. My favorite is this helmet covered in 3D printed spikes. And while this helmet may not guarantee you safety, it does guarantee you a minimum 3rd place finish in a Sonic the Hedgehog cosplay competition. Now here's the thing, there are a lot of questions surrounding the actual viability of these safety measures because, well, magpies are pretty fucking smart. There was a study conducted by the researchers of University of Western Australia where they attached tracking devices on 5 magpies to study their behavior. What did they find out? Nothing. The magpies worked together to get rid of the tracking devices. Not just that, but they have also been seen eating fermented fruits to get high and performing death rituals when one of their comrades falls. Yeah, all of this shit slightly pushed me a bit towards the right on this spectrum. This higher level of intellect sets them apart from your regular dumb bullies as they execute their acts of terror with sheer wit and calculated strategy. So let's say that you are cycling down a valley of magpie torture, all covered up in your PPEs, feeling confident that you'll evade the embarrassment these magpies are about to cause, only to get utterly humiliated by them as they swoop down on your head, ignoring all the bullshit you have stacked on top of it. They attack like 10 times in 30 seconds, causing you to panic and trip over. You somehow get your shit together and stand up and remember that looking directly at magpies discourages them from attacking. Fuck, it's a coordinated attack. One magpie keeps you busy so the other can swoop your skull. The other magpie then beaks your ear, draws blood and you start crying. wrong. You hear people laugh at you and you feel even more humiliated. Turns out it was just one of the magpies laughing at you in a human voice, which adds even more insult to the injury. So you break down inside after facing crushing defeat from a fucking bird, but suddenly your heart comes at ease as you hear an ambulance heading towards you. You feel a sense of relief that this torture has finally come to an end. Nope, wrong, it's the other magpie mimicking the ambulance. And that's not where it ends. The magpies then fly over the car you just washed, shit on it, and then go on to tell all of their other gang members about how you look, so even they can bully you for the rest of their lives. So, is that it? Is there really no way to save yourself from this? Well, guess what? I got you, fam. Check out my all-new book, How to Survive Magpies, which covers not 5, not 10, but 4 different ways to save your ass from these Stuka dive bombers. When you first encounter a magpie, it's like one of those shitty mobile game ads. You have 2 options. You know what happens when you choose the second option, but if you decide to feed them, magpies might just spare you from their onslaught. For some weird reason unbeknownst to humans, magpies tend to hold back when you've got an afro wig on your head. So as strange as it sounds, the next time you see a magpie, reach out for the afro in your inventory, put it on, lock your eyes and moonwalk your way out of there. Now some of our readers might say, well, why can't we just shoot these motherfuckers? To which I say, damn babe, that's so freedom of it. So you might have guns on your side, but the magpies got the law on their side. Inflicting any damage on them can cause some serious legal issues. So blowing them away might seem like a quick fix, but in the end, come here pretty boy, magpies will still get the last laugh. Yo, no, that's not what it means. It means that if you ever see a magpie in the hood, just say now fuck 'em mate and get the hell out of there. Do you understand? I guess. Now put that thing away. Okay. Alright, give me a map. I'll mark this road as unsafe. Damn. Funny, isn't it? That the only way for me to be 100% safe from a far inferior species is to lock myself up and be a total bitch. Well, that's just life, am I right guys? Come here, pretty boy. What did you just say? I said, come here, pretty boy. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that skit. Okay, now listen. I just want you to know that not all magpies are satanic. It's just that 1 out of every 10 of them tends to be a total crackhead. So just make sure to maintain your distance, stay in their good books, or be prepared to be harassed for the next 25 years of your life.